Hey, everyone, just setting up here, so just bear with me a little bit. Got it. Thank you. Try and do a good job today. Let's see. Just trying to get it all set up and should start soon in a few minutes. Maybe I have to restart the game. Who knows with this thing. I'll try and get to some tiles before I get locked out of my game for 2 hours. Because I will soon just get thrown into the battlefield. And there's no warning, there's no like click here, you set up your game. It's just like go. So I do have a co-host, APAC from server 666, and he will be with us shortly. So he said he needs about 15-20 minutes. So whenever that happens, he will arrive, and it might actually work out pretty good that way, just because that's the dead time in the game usually. Half an hour or so, everybody's out of troops. So let me know in the audience, can you guys hear me? You guys hear me? You see the game? Everything's going well with that regard? I'm actually gonna, let me see if I can do this. Maybe this will actually make it easier for me if I put another laptop on and control the chats that way. That actually might work out really well. And see if all right, perfect. Thank you, guys. So let's go back to the game here. They haven't put me in yet. So this is our alliance. Losers. We did not advance. 77th place. 4 second places. Alright, just waiting for them to send us in. See if that'll maybe prompt me to get into the battle. I wish there was a reload button on this game. Let's see, is there? This is the PC version. Sometimes that will prompt it to enter the game. Let's see if I can just do that actually. I'll just turn the game off and okay, they're asking me now if I'm spectator or player, so should help solve things. Alright, they said they're going to add my ID to the list now and put me in, so I'm just going to refill my coffee and I'll be right back. Send some flowers, appreciation while we still can. Sounds like we're going to get in very shortly. I'm going to reboot the game, and that should do it. Do you guys play the PC version at all? Do you like it? And that did not do it. They said reboot the game. So let's see. Let's see what happens with that. Yeah, the co-host is coming. He's a few minutes late. Different time zone. You know, it's 6 a.m. for him. So he is on his way. They asked for my player ID again, and we ended up 77. 4 second places. We placed, let's see if I can remember who we faced. We faced 4 very good alliances. We faced AAD, the number 4 alliance. 350. I feel like we might have faced them. 445, and no, we faced TMH 481 for sure, and the other one was it was a small alliance, like number of players. It was like 3. There's 3 big guys. Was this them? Pip 331. It started with a P, but anyways, we just had 3 really tough matchups. And some of them might be high in the rankings too, not because they're, because they got a good matchup against us. Anyone who plays us is going to get a lot of points because we're big, and we are actually pretty decent, but just wasn't in the cards for us this time. No Vig, no AAD. We played them, yeah. Yeah, AAD is they have the rhythm account, right? It's no longer played by him, but it's nevertheless a very strong alliance. And they have some other players in there too. Can't remember the names. But it's not just a one-man alliance. Wonder what the players are going through right now with if they have lag and issues as well, if they can log in. So I go with Russian culture now, and the reason why is this first upgrade, man. 8% in-city attack, all troops. So 18% all troop attack. I just think it's... I don't know how you could go anything else. Like Japan, it's 10% all troop attack, but the upgrades, like the first one is healing speed. Next one is 5% only ground defense. So it's both ways though, so 10%, but the 8% is 32% both ways. So 32% overall with all the troops. So I just think it's the way to go now in the game. Defense is important. Want to stay alive as long as you can. So I will probably build Vic column up to level 9 this time. All I need is resources. I got everything else. This, I have 3 out of 4 10 million generals, but I'm sure if I move gear around, it will make a difference. And then let's see what I'll get. So I will go from 8% attributes and 50-50-36 to 9% 60-60-38. So a little bit of help, but it also will unlock a Senate level. So if I go to my Senate, I will get this unlocked. And that's buffs with it as well. So, okay, well, let's see how long Evony's going to continue to keep us waiting to enter. So keep opening Discord because it looks the same color as my... So you saw that we have a K39 in your alliance that is 16 billion. Would you recommend I do this instead of K40? So that really comes down to like what server you're on and that sort of stuff, right? Like our server's 3 years old, so 16 billion might not be as big as it is if you're on C4, C5. If you're C5, for sure, I would just... 16 billion's too big. I'd just keep going. K42 is a very, very nice number. In K42, you have... So, right here, military research. I think it's on this one, long range. But K42 stops... Is it this one? No. One of them. It's march size anyways. Long range reinforcing, heavy reinforcement, distance, deterrence mechanics, no. So it might be over here. Expanded conscription, yeah, march size, 40%. That actually will be MA9. But that's what it is. So, Military Academy at K41 and 42 adds march size. 43 does not. So MA8 has no march size. So that's why K42 is a very nice spot to stop. I don't really like where the new buttons are for the champions. Okay, so it looks like we are in now. No? Okay, so I'm going to reboot the game again because I just got messages floating across the screen for someone taking a portal, but I'm not in the game. So, hi, you need to restart the game after setting your ID as a spectator. After relogin, click the map icon to leave your keep, then you'll enter as a spectator. Okay, here we go. Sounds like we are going to be in the battle now. That was the message I just got from Evony. Let's see. Okay, let's figure this thing out. So, battlefield map. Here's my team. Not my team, but this is who I am viewing. And there we are, Valhalla. Let's see if they got any rallies going on right now. They are currently have a, it looks like a, oh, they're filling up right now. So let's go see the target. And the target is 6.8 billion in power. Let's see if they get them. And we'll check the scoreboard after this. Looks like they just got his teammate Gray over there. So this is a K40. And did they get this guy? It was 6.8 and they zeroed him. He's down to 735. Any more Valhalla rallies going up right now? Nope, but they are being ghosted on. Oh, there's okay, so here's some alliances right here. Let's see. Alright, looks like Luck Bro is gonna get rallied and his horse is going towards him. He is 5.4 billion. I think he will meet his ending. Can't see the battles. Show downloading. Okay, guys. Thank you for that. I will close the downloading. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. For some reason, the stream clicks on the loading and not the actual game if you have both open. So you just missed 2 zeros by Alliance Valhalla, and they are one of the powerhouses in C5. It's actually why I wanted to choose to watch them. Okay, so you guys are good now. You see everything? Battlefield map. Okay, we're gonna check out the score in a minute here. Oh, looks like someone teleported. Oh no, I don't know what that was. I guess it was a solo shot. Let's look at who we got here on this team. Just Ren. Juiced. I wonder if Juiced used to play with me in Nefarious. I don't know. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Looks like a solo shot. 245 million. They got him. And there's a rally going on. So let's go see what's happening to Bear. So he is 11 billion in power. 7 billion has been zeroed so far in one. Let's see if they can get an 11 billion down in a one tap. Lots of rains going in though. Okay, so they said siege, so they're not trying to one tap it, but it looks like it was followed by archers. And down to 7.8 billion. Let's see. Did I click a little bit before that second? Oops. I'm not sure what happened there. But just Ren is getting attacked. 5.4. Trying to look. Looks like I actually chose to watch this alliance because a guy I used to play with in Nefarious is on this team, but I don't see him. And I messaged him this morning and he did not reply. And it actually, I don't see him in the sign up. Oh, I do see him there. He's still at full power though, so maybe he didn't enter the battlefield yet. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like someone teleported away from an attack. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. So Valhalla is off to a very big lead, 200,000 to 75 to 54 to 47. And if we look at the scoreboard, yeah, it doesn't look like my friend is logged in yet. Let's, oh, looks like there's an attack going there. And it's not going to be against Valhalla because it looks like Stoneface, he's just put out a march and he's about to get hit. So 4 billion. He's got a nice castle though. It's like lots of reinforcements going in. He might do well. Yeah, 2.9. He only lost 1 billion there. And then he got the rest taken off right there with a horse rally at the end. Hard to defend everything. So are you guys mostly Continent 5 viewers? Like, what made you choose my stream out of all of the different streams? Is it just because you're subscribed and it popped up and you're like, all right? I would love the new PC version for Evony. I don't like playing, like I would not play my Battlefield on it yet. Maybe I could figure it out on the keyboard, hotkeys, get really fast. But right now, it's so much faster for me to move around with my thumbs on my mobile device. Oh, got another rally here. And they joined fast. So it looks like Bandover is going to get hit twice here. He moved slightly. I wonder, let's see if C5 or this alliance has the tactic of don't send, leave the rally up, put another one on him, and hope he moves back into the other spot. That's what we do. Lots of ghost rallies. So we would just leave the rally up there. Thank you, Faith. And then we would set on him here and hope he jumps right back to the next one. And then he doesn't have time. He doesn't see the red screen, and then you just send it. Lots of people get hit like that. And then people are like, I didn't see it, it must have been lag. Like, no, you probably ported into a ghost rally position. Sometimes it's lag though, like, you can't discount that in this game. And he moved again. So C5 seems like a really, really fun place to be. It's just getting to like where like, oh wow, we're, you know, a good alliance, we're competitive, probably done with all the server crap of, you know, seeing who controls it, whatnot. It's still kind of new. C1 and 2, I think most are probably pretty bored with the game now, but just stuck, just playing it. Alright, De Niro's about to get hit. 16 billion. Alright, looks like all of his smaller teammates are gone and they're going after the big targets now. So he just got hit. And they took 4 billion off of him, so they got to be happy with that. Oh, wish on server crap. On server crap is Evony. That used to be Evony's most profitable thing in the game. Like, you would have server drama and people would pay money to like rebuild and fight and buy stuff. People used to not care much about SVS and Battlefield. It was alright. But now the Shalons has just changed the game. Now everyone wants no on server. Oh, so two alliances are both trying to get the clear on him. We'll just stay here for a bit. He's doing well. Now, on server crap, it's like, hey, this is slowing down my battlefield growth. Because Shalons has made it so fun. Even if you're not a good team in Shalons, just being able to play 4 teams at a time, all the targets that you have and all the excitement. Yeah, we've had a in-server war for a while now. It's slowed down. He's at 7.5 now. We now have a partial nap with one alliance, and it's being negotiated to grow to more alliances. I don't know if we'll ever do full server, just nap, just because a goal is to have less alliances. Like, we have like 75 alliances. It's ridiculous. So maybe some motivation would be, if you want part of the nap, just join with someone who's in the nap. So, like, it's just frustrating to, you know, you lose a monster to a 2-man rally or 1 man in an alliance. And then they'll be like, I rallied, but nobody joined. Yeah, sure you did. Like, we all know that trick. So we have KE, even with the alliance we have a nap with. But that's it, just KE, nothing else. And that's actually just the first weekend of it now, since we've gone into a partial nap status. Okay, I will go back to Valhalla's base, or I wonder what's happening. Are they regrouping on this guy? Okay, so they're gonna try and hit a new target here. So this guy is 3.7. Yeah, he's gonna be done. Look at this guy, K43. 15 billion. So scoreboard is 250. So Valhalla would be beating every team combined in their points right now. Let's go back over here. See the winners. Alright, they're rallying again, and looks like it's De Niro gonna get it again. And why not? Someone else just hit him and took a big chunk off. Because eventually, all you're gonna see here is layers. So someone's gonna get that 8 billion. 7.5. He must have lots of... Anyone posting any reports from that? No reports from it. So guys, leave your player ID in the chat, and I'm supposed to be able to get you guys some rewards, so it'll be like gems, speed ups, things like that. Nero's now 6.2. I think he's getting some good reinforcements though. So this is Team S. Are they in second place? They are by a lot. But that other team has their 15 billion who has not got zeroed yet, so they're obviously going to get lots of points on that too. Let's see, who's going to get De Niro out? I have to 3.4. He's done now. Wouldn't be surprised if just a solo comes in now. Yeah, someone's trying to ground solo him there. And it did not work. 3.3 still. Let's see if there's any different rallies going on. Thank you, Poon, for the player ID. So I think everybody's kind of regrouping right now, figuring out who they should be attacking. Plus, they're not being threatened for the lead, so they don't have to continue to attack right now. If we look at the battlefield map, so 125, so right here, they're about to get a buff. Let's see if they're loaded with troops in there or if they just got it because everybody else gave up. Wow, only one march inside took the hospital. That is some amateur play by the opposing teams. Nap server for over a year. They complained when I took throne with just me and a family member in alliance, then declared KE before SVS. Thank you, Diesel. Yep. There's a second march coming out. So maybe, can I see actually what other marches there are inside? No, not yet. Not that time unless they're all out of it right now. Yeah, you know, people always like to complain, but if you can't physically do anything about it, like if you're strong enough to be able to take something on your own and you don't need, and they can't do anything about it, you know, they should just join you. So this is the big guy. He was 15.8 last we saw, so he's 15.2 right now. Looks like he's going to be getting some rains. And there he just got hit. 13-7. Okay, so that siege took a lot off of him right there. I think we could just stay right here. Pretty sure. Faith, not Diesel. Yes, I was talking about the comment under you, Faith, that Diesel said, appreciate you, Genghis. Yeah, drop your player IDs, guys. I will save them and send them to Evony for whatever rewards they can give you. I think Moraine is going to get hit a little more. I'll keep an eye here and see if they're going to. Yeah, so another one coming at Moraine, and this one is Archers. And this guy's using Electra and James Conrad. Did they cancel that? I think they canceled it. Yeah, because they're going to play defense here. Just Ren is getting hit, and Just Ren is 5.5, so guess they decided to do some raining game instead of attacking for a little bit. Is that a scout? Because if that's an attack line, gotta hit the speed up button. I guess They called off the attack because they saw too many rains going in. Okay. So Stoneface dead? Is that why he's coming over to do the Dead Man Scouts? 1.4, yeah, he probably fully ghosted, or he's a trap at this point. Oh, or he just gave up some points. Guess that's what he wanted to do. See that sometimes. Hey, here I am, hit me. And, you know, sometimes that's not fair. And sometimes it's just like Alliance ass. If we look at the score, yeah, they probably said we do not want third or fourth to get our points. So I will go over there and take a solo from the team that we're not going to catch, and we'll get our second place. It's usually what happens in that situation. It's usually not some sort of trading cheating that people like to say all the time when things aren't going their way. It's usually a strategic point dump. Alright, we got another rally going. Is it going to be on the big guy or lady? Yes, it is. 13.7 billion right now. Let's see what he gets down to. So it's a horse rally they sent. 13.7. Wow, they took 5 billion off with horses. Let's see if we could get yeah, they just posted scouts, not battle reports. I guess when you destroy everyone that easily, you don't need to feel good about a report once in a while because you get them all the time. Alright, still waiting on that co-host. APOC, where you at? Okay, looks like they just started another rally. This one is horse again. Wow. How many guys in this alliance have Napoleon and Messina? Usually that happens though when you have a really strong alliance, right? That's why they're strong. Money. 8.3. I think that was a Moraine heel a little bit there. I thought I saw 5.8 the last time. And this is Bad Alliance. Let's see where they are on the scoreboard. Yeah, they're closing in on second. And he's sending out a solo arch. There's his Douglas going away. Alright, so the one guy in Valhalla Alliance texted me, but like I just told him in the morning, obviously it was something very funny, that I will be live streaming his battle, and he wrote back just laughing, but hasn't said where he's at. I just asked him if he's playing or not. 4.9. So we're looking for, let's see, they sent in another one. No. looks like someone just got hit. Randy just got hit. Down to 4-5. So it looks like they are going to be setting on Oblomovlole. Unless that's a ghost of archers, which seems rare. Unless that's all Not Fade has remaining, then it would be normal for him to just ghost one march. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Two-man rally here, but it's very small, so someone maybe just joined it by accident or just weird thing going on there. Oh, there we go. Look, little two-man rally on a portal. Always exciting to see the little guys get some action. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so the player I know on Valhalla is just entering now. I mean, Randy might be going after Randy healed. Randy, let's just, we will assume that they just got a heal. Because Randy was down to 4-5. Have to assume that people are aware enough not to waste a heal when you're winning by this much. Alright, co-host is coming. Alright, there we are. APOC, are you here? You hear me? Let me put volume on, actually. 1 second. Give me a second. You hear me?
Okay. Hey, my friend. How are you doing?
Alright, awesome. Can the audience let us know, is there any feedback? You hear us both very well, or is it clean?
I listen to you that it's having feedback.
It has feedback?
I'm listening like 2 times what I'm saying.
Okay, so they're going after Moraine, still down to 2-7. Yeah, so I'll just show, it looks like this player will be 0. They were 15 billion. Here's the scoreboard right now, APAC. Have you seen many late started help and not cost the team? Well, Faith, in this situation, the guy who's just joining right now, his team has a massive lead. But yes, you're right. Most of the time, there's an echo. Okay, let me see what I could do about that. Is this better?
Hello?
Yeah, so I hear
No.
you. Hear you feedback with him. Okay, this might be better now. So, see what I hear you. Hopefully
Yeah.
they still hear you. And then hopefully there's no feedback.
I think now we are not having... No, we're still having...
We're still having feedback? Okay, I'll just keep playing, and because they have a bit of delay on us probably, so they probably can't see, it's better now, they said. Okay, good. Perfect. All right, so APAC, you're on server 666, is that correct?
Yeah, in the devil server.
The devil's server, yes. Wonder if Evony will, every time you guys merge you with someone that you keep that number. They should.
Yeah,
Okay, so
okay,
hospital
how's
buff
battle
in
going?
1
I
minute.
think they zero that big cape of them.
Oh yeah. This alliance Valhalla is, I think they're seeded number 4 going into the round of 64, and they're always like top 5 or so in the BOC standings. So it looks like they have ended this match early, but battle for second going on. Everyone, because second place you get the top 32, and then you're into the red subs.
Yeah, that are really good.
Yeah, it's very nice red subs. So it's definitely something to play for here for second place. We'll go to our map. And right here, oh, there we are. The enigmatic one has joined us. 9.1 billion. 58% of the way to Monarch 44. So this is a guy right there on the screen. I used to play with him on my old server. So when I... Usually, Evony will... I'll just say, give me whatever you want, right? Like to play. But they wouldn't take that as an answer, and they wanted something. So I just chose this alliance. I was like, oh, well, I know this person on C5. Let's see.
Yeah, but seems that not many of them are going in a lot, or yes?
Yes. If they put up another rally, you'll see, like, lots of players have all the new generals. Like, they did a horse rally, and at least 3 people had both Napoleon and Messina. So here's a rally now. Looks like they're doing double
Are you
rally.
able also to share in our screen battlefield? Because maybe I'm
4.3
watching delayed on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, let me do that. So what APAC is asking? Yes, I thought you could see it all. So guest webcam. Let me see what I could share. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so he couldn't see unless you were watching my stream, but then you'd be delayed. Yeah. So your alliance, APOC, played in the Elite League, is that correct?
Yeah, but we had very bad luck because the other teams were very bad or doesn't appear. So we didn't have enough points to qualify for the finals.
Is there a finals in the Elite League?
I found out today because I got a message that R4 and I5 can sign up for the Battle of Austerlitz, and I think they have a final.
Really? I didn't think they did.
Maybe
it's,
I'm wrong.
It's cool if they do.
Yeah, because like all the stars, you can have some fun and get a spot of number 1 at least of Elite League.
Yeah.
Yeah, also I messed up thinking that Battlefield was going at 6 a.m. for me.
Yeah, it's 6 a.m. No. Yeah, it is 6 a.m. for you, isn't it?
No, it's 8 a.m.
Oh, so you're the same time as me. Same time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 8 a.m. for me also.
So I think the team we're streaming is second.
153, yeah. No, not in Elite. Yeah, I don't think... I thought the same thing, Diesel. I think... So 24 million, they're going after Moraine again. Did Moraine heal? 5 billion, maybe. Yeah, I think you got a message that just said, hey... So, teleport. That just said, hey, finals are going on now. Watch the live streams. I don't think you got a sign up. I don't think there is in the lower levels. I've been in Elite. It was years ago, though, and they do change things, but there was nothing. But it was always fun. I loved Elite League is lots of fun. Because you don't run into those, like, unfair... Like, obviously, there's still going to be unfair matchups. But you don't run into, like, 500 billion versus 100 billion.
I think still they have some kind of, like 100 billion alliance against sometimes 20 billion alliance or something like that.
Yeah, one thing that I found, though, with Elite League, though, was you'd play the same teams all the time because you could pick the time zone. And it'd be the same teams picking the same time zone.
And sometimes the same teams doesn't appear.
Yeah, or it's alt alliances.
Excuse me?
Or it's alternate alliances, like a farm alliance.
Yeah, some of them where it just keeps with...
Yeah, so if you look here, you can see all their generals. They all have almost lots of Pallas and Cleos.
Siege generals are ones of them are very difficult to get the good ones because all are premium.
Yeah, you have to pay money. Have you seen the new ground general today or yesterday?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yesterday I also watched a video. I don't know if the information is accurate, but he says that maybe Alexander the Great is one of the best generals.
No. Like, look, those generals now, like Alexander and Lysander and Tamiris, the ones who, and Sir Philip, the ones who give the rally capacity, I guess if you're in a really, really big alliance and you're throwing 60 billion rallies, 60 million, and you need to get to 70, yeah, okay. But for most people, you're just going to be better off having the better buffs.
Yeah.
Especially now, there's like lots of stuff that will improve your rally capacity as well, also.
Yeah, I have been using like Lysander for my mounted, but the thing is, we have been struggling filling the rallies enough. So that's a problem. So I think it's better to have the few that join quick with the bigger buffs instead of having a big rally capacity that we can't fill it with all the troops.
Yeah, and I'm similar. My situation, like we don't fill my rallies. Like I can hold 50, and we usually throw in 38. That's our number. So there's no reason for me to increase right now. And they're going to keep going after this 15 billion player, 12.4 now. Oh, he changed his keep. Got a little extra defense. Better buff 100%, not rally cap. Yeah, I think, that's the way for, like, higher than 99% of the players and alliances. Very, very few players.
How much time do you think the new generals have been outdated now?
Probably about a year and a half.
Yeah, because I think Elise is becoming not the best now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of switching from her right now, actually. Like, I'm looking at this new guy. I was hoping he would be a little bit better. Oh, Enigmatic's going to get hit. He's at 8.5. I was hoping that it would be a little bit better, but yeah, next month, Lane. You're right. It seems to be how it is. How did Enigmatic do? 8.5, 7.7, lost 800.
Yeah.
But that was so they're countering on the player who, right here, but that was a 40 million rally at him, so he took way more points off of them than losing the 700 million. Yeah, they outdate generals too quickly. Like Douglas is still probably equal to Marcus, maybe. Very
I
similar.
think, yeah, but I think
It'll be interesting to
the
see though
march size is
if
something
they go
important
back
that
in time and give
having
covenants to the old generals.
it will take some time, but I think
They
like
got this guy from 12
Ascension.
billion. Like I have Elise paired with Trajan still.
Uh, I use with Sandra.
Yeah, so I have her,
Yeah,
but
but
you can
runes
only
since
do
you
so
have
many generals all the time, and Trajan gives very big march size. I think it's like 24% or something, and my ground attack is 3,200 in battlefield, so it's not low. But
yeah.
I'm looking at changing now and moving to this new guy that just came out. I have to look. I have to wait for spreadsheets and stuff to come out for me to know for sure. But I will have to do an assistant too, because I doubt that he pairs with Elise. Unless I use him as an assistant. And then I don't have to ascend him. And I could use his covenant. So
Yeah, I think
that's...
now you have to be sure that you can ascend that general if you're going to spend all that tokens or things like that.
Yeah,
It's,
I agree. So I have to make a good long-term decision on what I'm going to do with my ground general. Because I've got a new siege, archer, horse. I got the 3 newest ones. So I'd like to get a new ground one.
but I think that maybe we'll release a new one better soon
Ollie
because
says he pairs with Elise. Yeah.
yeah,
But my debate is, would I... He's obviously better off as a lead general than an assistant.
yeah, but having all the copies, you will have to a full cake.
So I have no problem getting the copies of him. I can get 16 copies for sure.
How many
But
tokens do you?
but what's going to annoy me is I'm going to have to runestone him and a new assistant, because I'd be better off moving Elise to the Senate with her ascension.
Yeah,
Because I wouldn't.
but
Because
have
if
you
I'm going to
tried
get the
how?
new general, I want to ascend him as the main, and there's no
Yeah,
reason to have a fully ascended assistant.
but have you tried how many souls binding things
Yeah.
you need?
So I'm doing one right now, actually.
How many times have you done?
One.
Okay.
And I have enough to do 10, so I will complete him. It's my archer general.
How much do you need for the 10?
Uh, is it 100, 120 or something each time? You need a... I seem to think you need around 1,000 of them. It might even be 100 is the number.
Okay.
But I'm like, I need like maybe 120 more. Maybe that's where I remember the number 120. So I think I'm able to ascend him or soul bind him 9 times right now if I spend no more money. So I will have to get some more of those.
Okay.
Because obviously,
Yeah.
like, some people think you should soul bind like just for special events like All Stars or Shalons, but I'm gonna soul bind forever. Like, my belief is if I'm gonna do it, I should do it 10 times and make it permanent.
Yeah, that's the goal because having so only for 14 days is not good to just have for that.
Oh, this guy teleported away. Let's see if he gets caught here. Everyone's going after him. I think he teleported again. Yep. Yeah, and Marcus is great, so I will be pairing them. Or using him, I mean. But the new ground, I was just hoping he had a bit more march size.
Yeah, that's the thing that he's lacking because march size is really important now.
So they're going after the hospital here. Let's see what Enigmatic using Elise and Alessandra and Juiced, Ludwig and Sult. Juiced. I wonder if I'll have to ask my friend. So Enigmatic was in an alliance with me before on a different server. So was a player Juiced. I wonder if they're together again, or if it's just a coincidence that it's the same player name.
Maybe he's playing count.
Yeah, I doubt it though. Enigmatic's not. Enigmatic's kind of the same as me. Like, what do you think of this? So, I'm sure some people are not going to agree with me, but I don't like fillers in alliances. Like, people should like say you can't play tomorrow. You get someone to play your account.
Yeah, because you need a full team.
So, do you like fillers? Like, you like people coming and doing this?
We used to do that. We were planning to have a merge with other alliance, but they were too attached with the people there. So we have some keeps to spare. So we asked them to play that keeps. So it's better because you have more power, more people to join the rallies.
Yeah. Thanks, Sandra. That's why I wanted to have a co-host. I think it makes it better talking and watching the battle rather than just seeing numbers. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like fillers. I don't know. I see it like pro sports. Like, oh, someone's hurt. You play without them today, and so I understand fillers for All Stars and Shalons. But I mean, like regular Battlefield or SVS, so we've played SVS where we've got conquered before, and it was like a team of people playing for 24 hours a day on like 5 accounts. So like they had people from other alliances come in and play, and they change the names and say, "Hey, it's so and so here from this server." It's like we can't compete with that. Like, you guys don't sleep. Congratulations, take our throne.
Yeah, I think in that case, but it's another strategy that you can have.
Yeah, it's a high level strategy.
Also, getting the advantage that you have people from around the world. So
yeah, that's the thing.
have
The time zones, right?
It's well that I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
So I was wanted to ask you something. How much time, if you buy an account and you're not coining there, how much time do you think it's going to be?
So if you buy an account today, you don't spend any more money. How long till it becomes outdated?
Yeah.
Well, so obviously it depends on how good of an account you buy. But I can give you an example. Like my account, I got it like a year and a half ago, and it was probably like top 50 in all of Evony. And about a year later, it was still like top 250. Still really good. Still had good stuff. It depends on how quickly Evony does updates. But it was still really, really good. But now, recently, I put a lot of money into it in the past few months to update it, to get back to being very, very strong again.
Yeah, that's why I think I with sometimes that RSP were selling some kits, so their requirements are crazy because they ask you have to fully cake once a month, because if you're not doing that, you're not going to be competitive in the game.
Yeah, so 2 things on that. So, one, financially, I would have been better off just selling my city and going to buy another city than spending to upgrade again.
Yeah.
Like there's some really big accounts out there, like Small PP, like one of the best accounts in the game, or Rhythm, and probably could have just spent 15, 20,000. Like, I think that's crazy. You could get really good accounts for 4,000, 5,000. But these are like the top 3 or so in the game. And would have got an account that, like, you know, I would bet like that Small PP account, if you spend zero money on it for like 2 years, you're still going to be top 10 or 15 in the game. Like, it's so far ahead of everybody else. And then the other thing that you said about RSP and requiring coining, I heard they stopped that. I don't know. I know that they were accused of that, and one of their players in a Discord group said that's no longer true. So I don't know. But I did hear that before, that they wanted players to buy one cake a month if they were going to join them.
Yeah, it's really hard because 2,000 in a month, it's a lot of money.
Yeah. I know Neff, my old alliance, they just advise players like, hey, don't spend money like $100 here, $300 there. Just save up, and if you could do 1 or 2 cakes a year, do that. But it's not a requirement, but you know, it's hard to keep up and be in an alliance if you're not spending a little bit. So Quinvincible, I think he moved away a little bit, but great name, Quinvincible. I always like when people can make their name rhyme or fit in with a saying. So Faith in the comments thinks 6 months your account will be out of date if you don't spend.
Yeah. Yeah, also depends on the updates that they will make.
Yeah, like right now, what do you think of the new skins on the champions?
I just saw your video and think that many players have already leveled up to 20, so they need to find another way to get some money from
anything you max out. Don't worry, Evony's about to give you a new level.
Yeah, it's like it's the better example of obsolescence or programmed obsolescence. What Evony does.
Yeah, like I've always said, like as like I consider myself like a mid-level coiner. Like overall, I might be very big for a few months and then lower, but I've always said when I, as like a mid-level, low-level coiner, gets to the point where I'm about to max stuff out or I just max it out, I know a new level is coming.
Yeah.
Like right when I'm feeling happy, like, oh yeah, that's done. Now I can start. So like, let's pretend I finished Art Treasure Scrolls today, which I'm not. But let's pretend I did. Then I'd start to feel good, like, oh, nice. Now I could start to build up my inventory for the next time, so I'll get to instantly get up a level. No. Evony's going to increase the level before you get to do that.
Yeah, but it was good because they released first the level 6 and then the level 8 very soon.
For Art Treasures?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's level 6 right now. I think so they've kind of done a different strategy where they've been adding more like items, I guess you would say. Let's see if I can I
like the art treasures or like
let's see. I'll show you in here like
yeah. Like they did in the treasure hall or where are the general?
Yeah, where they add more of these. Like they added the Iron Crown. So they'll add more rows of this rather than the levels. But so I'm almost halfway to level 5. This one I need that one general. So annoying.
Yeah, I don't know where they released that general.
The
I
only
don't
way
know
you can
where.
get him is in this pack here. It's gone. So up here, the general exhibition event. He's in General Hall
Okay.
3 pack. He won't come out anywhere else. So like even if I, let's say if I go after that new general and open lots of tokens, he won't pop in those
Mm.
packs.
Yeah. Also, that general never appears in a full cake or something else.
That is a good name. So Faithbringer in the comments says profanities is a good handle in the game. That is a very nice one. I like when names sound like that.
Yeah. Great name.
Yeah, profanities. Very nice. So your server, APAC, 666, you're in the number 2 alliance. You said 2 and 3 just merged at a time when 1 wanted to merge, but you're just going to see how the 2 and 3 works out first.
Yeah.
Do you
They.
guys ever think like, hey, I'd like to be in these big battles. Maybe we all should merge, even if your server just merges 4 Shalons only. Does that interest you guys?
Yeah. I was going to this first big alliance because also there was a main alliance, but they also had some problems inside because they didn't want to ask people from the other alliance that are big enough to participate in SBS or have good buffs to join them. So they also split out to make this big super alliance that we named. So they were asking that we are not the same that we used to be. Come on, we're planning to do this big alliance because we have a very big coiner. I don't know if you know if her name is Working Mom. So she's like demon. I think that when they released A45, they jumped very quick to 42. I think so. She has really good buffs. She has really good power, but the problem that she has is that doesn't have a team to support. There are one player that it's good enough that is coining permanently to keep updated with her, but other players are just middle coiners, small coiners, so they're like K39 or recently K40. So if she really wants to go with Alliance at a higher level, she needs a team. Because also if she goes in Battlefield, they have been performing very well. But if she wants to go with Alliance to the top 50 or top 25, you really need team support. You can go alone. So they were asking us, some of the big players to join, but since we had this merge, I said, okay, I'm going to give a chance first to the merge, look what's going on, try to have the Red Wings with the team we are assembling now. But I think we we had the time, we didn't achieve that, so maybe some decisions will have to be taken soon.
Yeah, like I said, even if Shalons won't happen for another 3 or 4 months, so you have time to figure it out.
Yeah, also I just recently upgraded to K40. So I one of the questions I would have to ask is better to go big or unlock all the T15.
Um, what's your power level?
Now it's 5.5 billion.
Yeah, I think I would start to add more power. So, like 5.5 billion. You know, to be honest, the best answer, like if you really, really care about improving, is going to be get into the bigger alliance so you can grow more. So you can have more resources every month. Because like T15 Siege, at 5 billion you're not really a Siege player.
Yeah.
And, you know, archers, some people think that T15 archers aren't that good. I think that T15 archers are very good, but it's because they make the 14 archers very good. And T15 horse, you could forego those a little bit if you're in the top alliance and they're the ones killing the monsters for you. And then you're probably not a ground clear person, you know, so I think you just need to add more power, but it's so tough to say though. Like eventually you're going to have to do them all.
Yeah.
And K42 is like a very nice spot to stop and just make troops. Because at K42 there's lots and lots of new march size technology.
Yeah, I think also.
So it's hard for me to answer. What you could do is open some of the T15s and then continue to go up. Like open horse and ground maybe. Those are the first two people do, and they require less, right? Like if you're gonna do archer and siege, that's probably gonna stop you for half a year from doing anything else because you got to do the archer tower, archer camp. You got to do the market, rally hall, embassy, all the levels up to 40, and the workshop, the wall.
Yeah, there have a lot of requirements for archer and the siege.
Yeah, and Jamie in the comments, I can't add you as a friend. I have no idea who you are in game, but you can send me a friend request and I can accept it. Plus, I'm in the battlefield. I can't go to other servers and find people. Guess on next All-Stars. Like, what are you asking, Faith? When is it? Well, I would assume next Saturday, Chalons or Austerlitz ends, and then the next Saturday, 4 weeks of qualifying, and then All-Stars. If you're asking me to guess something else, like will there be a new dragon, or... I feel like there's not going to be a new dragon this time. Evony's released a lot of dragons recently, and they have to at least have one All-Stars a year with no dragon, because they have to let people catch up from C4 and C5 who are like, there's big spenders on C4 and C5 who don't have all the dragons that everybody has on C1 and 2 and 3, and they obviously, I'm sure, if you're spending 10 grand a game on $10,000 a month on this game, you are not happy that you don't have the same dragons as everybody. So they have to give them an opportunity to catch up at least one dragon a year. That's my thought.
Yeah, I think they're also unlocking some All-Star dragons on the All-Star shop. There's a way you can catch
That's
up.
so expensive. You mean that event where you could spend like $6,000 and get the 50 All-Star shop coins?
Yeah, with the All-Star shop coins. The ones that you get participating in the All-Stars.
Yes.
Because the only way that you get that coin.
And then they have that one new event where you can do different things, right? There's 3 screens. You can get like a keep, Civ gear, or an All-Star coins.
But I think, no.
You get 50 of them. It's a very expensive event, though.
No, but that's the one that the Galaxy coins. The ones that you get participating in All-Stars and getting...
Yes. Do you know what event I'm talking about? It only comes... So, it was here like 2 days ago, and it leaves during the event. It's like... You can flip the screen, and there's 3 different rewards.
Yeah.
And one of the things is 50 All-Star Galaxy coins. But it's very hard to win. And very expensive.
I never seen that event. I think I just missed that one. But
it's
if you
not
have to
good.
spend,
So it's, I don't have a picture of it, but it's an event where there's like a grid of all sorts of lines, and you have like only one person per server can win the reward, but you got to spend lots of money to get it. But there's a chance to win all-star coins, but only one person on a server can do it.
not worth.
It's not a good plan to try and win those coins. I don't think this event is going well for Evony financially, but they keep trying it.
I think that mostly helps for the new servers or the new continents.
Yeah, that's who they're targeting, right? Like Civ Gear you recommended for the first to add the white stars to. So I believe there's a few of them that you should look at. Let me go to mine. I did Rurik first.
Yeah, I saw the video that.
And the reason I did
It's not what
Rurik
you
was I wanted the march size. Where is my Rurik? Here. So I wanted to add the 10% march size. But there's some other ones that do march size also. I think right here, Augustus does march size as well. So I may do that next. But I'm also debating. I have three or four higher level Civ Gears I can unlock. I'm debating if this is a good full set to do or not. I don't know if I like it. And then I'm working on Choreo right now. So I have some of these ones that's 3 stars, 4 stars, and 2 stars. So I'm working on that one because defense wins, right? You need defense. But I don't know what I don't know which other full set I should unlock, because you have, for me, it's not a matter of needing gear anymore. It's a matter of I want these full set buffs at the bottom. So I have to figure out which ones I really want. Which full set makes sense for me. I've been debating it. I wish this one was debuffs, but it's just all troop attack 10%. So I don't know if I want it or not. And then I'm also kind of just waiting to see if there's new Civ gear that comes out that's, awesome. That's way better than the old Civ gear. Because that's how Evony does it.
Do you think that will come more Civ gear?
They've stopped right now because they're letting people amplify and use those scrolls to amplify.
Because now there's so much things you have to do.
Yeah, I know.
Seals. You have to do the Senate, amplifying.
The Star Box event, Star Goddess event. Yeah, that's the event I'm talking about.
I never heard about it.
You'll see. So every time there's no event, the 3 days there where it's boring.
Yeah.
Look in your events, and you'll see this event. It is not a good event to spend money on, I don't think.
For sure.
Rurik, then Thebes. Yeah, it depends what you want. I wanted march size, and then I wanted some defensive stuff. There's so much to consider when amplifying, choosing what to amplify. Not only those full set buffs, but you can also look at, if you just go to Choreo, these regular buffs go up as well when you amplify, right? Right there, it shows you what it will go up to. So those help also. So there's lots to consider. For me, the reason I'm doing Choreo right now, and hopefully Freedom soon, is because the Alliance boss where you can win a random piece of one of those 2 sets of gear. I'm winning those, and then I'm amplifying with it because I have them already. Welcome
with the
server
Alliance boss?
1125. Yeah, the Alliance boss every Wednesday?
Yeah.
So if you save up your tokens, your reward chips, whatever they're called, if you have 3,300 you can get one piece of Civ gear.
Yeah, I also try to use the triple coupon on that pack
Yeah.
to try to go faster, but also is still a long time to.
Yeah, so my alliance, like my personal score, I get the max points. And then right now I'm lucky enough we're paired with a newer server and I'm finishing first for an extra 300 rewards.
Okay, you get more tokens there.
Yeah.
How many?
300 more. So I get probably like
Oh.
I probably get like 600 a week.
Oh, so you are very quick there.
Yeah. But before, we were paired with one of the larger alliances, and I was finishing. Sometimes they'd forget to do it, and I'd finish first or second. And then when they all did it, I'd finish like fourth or fifth.
Yeah, we missed 1 week because you have to select that the boss that you want to attack.
Yeah, it's
Maybe that
it's
works
random
better.
ace, but it's only from those two, Choreo or Freedom. So you could get any of them. You could get good gear or the cheaper gear. It's all random. I got boots, I think, last time.
Yeah, I got the Curio chest. I was lucky to get that.
Yeah, that's a very nice piece. Choreo,
Yeah.
like, it's one of the rare sets where the chest might be better than the weapon.
Oh.
The Choreo chest is very nice.
Yeah, I need now the Curio leg armor, and I will have the full set.
Yeah, and Choreo leg, I believe, is low level, so you can buy that one
No.
easy.
That's the one that you have the boots in the low level.
Oh, they changed it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they changed the freedom set.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember like a year ago when they did that. And everyone thought, and myself included, we thought it was a mistake. And we're like, grab the pants now, grab them before they change it back.
Yeah, I the time you advised it to get the leg armor, I took it that, but after that they changed to the boots.
Yeah. Yeah, the Freedom hat stinks, Quickvis James. Like, it's one of those pieces where it's like, okay, I'll put it on a backup horse general. I wish that they weren't. So before Evony did Civ gear, there was some rumors going around and some photos. I did a video on it. This is like 2 years ago, and the Civ gear was supposed to be all one troop type. So like all 4 buffs would be Archer,
Mm.
and
I
then they
remember.
changed to what it is now. It's too bad because it would be so much. Maybe that's their plan. Hey, in 2 years, when people stop spending, we'll make Super Civ gear, and it will be all one troop type.
Yeah, because you have to, with the pieces you have try to figure out how to get the bird as you can.
Yeah,
Also, it be good if when you upgrade your address to Parthian or your a community to the other thing, you can get to the 30%.
yeah,
Just, it's not worth to upgrade only for your subs to get
yes.
better debuff.
That's all I've upgraded is my subs. I'll see if I could. Can I share my generals? Yeah. So my subs, I have a mixture of stuff, but most of them are all upgraded now. So that's all upgraded. All upgraded. So this guy is not fully upgraded. Still have to do the boots and pants on this guy. And this guy needs his pants. And that's fully upgraded. upgraded.
Yeah, for
And this
attacking,
guy I
I
don't
think
use
it's not
anymore. So
for
so I
you.
have 3 pieces left to do.
Yeah, I think you quickly can get that upgraded. The force
Yeah,
certificates are the
I ran
difficult
out of
ones to get.
something. I can't remember what I ran out of, but that's
Maybe
why I
the force
stopped.
certificates that.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's certificates. I think maybe the badges. Or
Okay, yeah.
let's see, is someone getting rallied here? No. Let me see what it was I ran out of. I'll just go pretend I'm gonna upgrade. Oh, I don't. I'd have to take it off someone. That'll be annoying because I accidentally killed all of my
Ah,
old
yeah, your
Achaemenid gear. Yeah, so it's not the certificates. I have lots of those. It's probably badges.
but badges of now are easier to get because they reduce it to bosses.
Yeah, but my dragons eat them.
I don't feed
No, I don't
with the
feed
badges.
either, but doing this stuff, doing the talents,
Um,
like all my dragons are, I have to maximize them all. It's very difficult.
which level are them?
My dragons are so 12, 15, 15, 15, 15, 14, 11, 12. I've been going hard on the new wall dragon. And then 15, 13, 15, 5.
Yeah, I use. Which use do you have for the new dragon? The purple one or the new
I
pastor
put him
dragon?
on a mounted, just like my number 3 horse, like monster general.
Okay.
So I put him on Athelflaed.
I'm using that for my. Since I don't have any Ulster dragon, I'm using like my reinforcement ground general because also have some good ground maps.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
What do
lots
you
of
think is
different
a good
uses
option?
for them. Like, I've put my old wall dragon on my reinforcing siege general, and I have 2 reinforcing siege generals, so I could put a dragon on him also if I wanted, on the other one.
How how many presets do you have?
8.
Okay, but how do you manage with too many generals?
So these are not. I'll show you my presets, but this is not how they normally look. So
Okay,
number 1, this is normally how it looks. It's just a Baybars to join with 1 troop. So number 2 and 3, these are my second and third best generals to attack
okay,
monsters with. And number 6 is my top horse combo, which for PvP or to attack monsters. But in Battlefield, these 2 and 3 I will change to reinforcing siege generals.
okay.
And then 4 and 5, this is my siege T11 and T13. But right now it's Electra because I was using her for the pan archers. But I will change it back to siege after this.
Okay.
And then 7, 8 is my ground and archer combos. And the assistant generals I've changed because there's no battlefield. So I have the speed marching Huo Kabong as the assistant.
Yeah, I started using he as the main and Nathaniel Green as the second
Yeah.
because you have enough from the ring VIP level to the double drop and also the book that you put into the general. So I don't know if Baybars is a good trade because you want to, the save stamina and the march come faster.
Yeah, like look, you have Baybars, Theodora, Huo Kabong, Nathaniel Green. You can't go wrong with any of it, right? I like to save stamina, so I am debating switching all my Baybars to Nathaniel Greens as the leads or assistants. I don't know what to do. It's tough. Depends on your situation. So took the plunge and used my coupons on Trump 1, 2, 3. I tried to do that, man. I spent a lot on those general chests. I'll tell you, actually, I did so poorly getting generals in those general 2 and 3 packs. Like I opened like 50. I complained to Evony and told them I want a general. This is bullshit. I said, how many do I have to open? I was getting nothing. And they gave me one of the generals.
Yeah, I think.
But I had a choice. I had a choice. I could have chose. Sorry to cut you off. I had a choice. I could have chose Martin Trump, but I chose Hojo instead because my thinking was that will finish my General Hall 2, and then if they introduce more people for General Hall 3, at least I'll be trying to get more than one general, so I'll have a chance to get the one I want.
Yeah. Yeah, but you already filled the General Hall 2?
What's that?
Have you already filled all the General Hall 2?
General Hall 2 is finished now. That was the last general they gave me. So the Ice Dragon, is this... Who's the Ice Dragon? Norway Ridge?
Yeah.
Okay, so do I activate his talent? Yes, I do. Some people... So he hurts all of your defense and helps your attack. I do activate him because I think attack is more important. And some people have debated whether... I should make a video on it and test it, actually. Some people have debated whether that is enemy troop defense or your own. But I really should test it out to make sure. I've always just assumed it's my own.
You reduce your own defense.
Yeah.
But maybe you can test it, because I think in that Evony Wiki page, I think there are some screenshots that shows that you lose.
Yeah, so Q, I opened like lots, over 50. It might have even been like 100. And I complained. I was just like, look, you have to give me something because you're giving me nothing and I don't believe your percentages that say like 6%. And then you know what's funny? Not only did they give me one, I started to get all the generals I needed when I started opening packs. It's like they can click a button and give you a better percentage. I don't know. Maybe it was just like over time I had bad luck and then good luck. I don't know. But I know that I started to get... Like, I have like 7 or 8 Laturos now, and I used to never be able to get him.
Yeah, I'm missing this Toyotomi guy.
Yeah, he was one of the last ones. Yeah, I'm sure, like, all the ones you're missing, those are the ones I was missing. And he was hard to get. So General Hall 2, hard for me to get was... Is this... No, he was easy.
No, he is easy.
So the Turo was very hard. Wallenstein was very hard. This... No, not Harold 3. He was easy. But Septimus, wherever he is, he was hard for me. Because I didn't get him the time he came out.
But he was in the general...
I know, I couldn't get him though.
Glory. Or this portrait exhibition.
Yeah, so he wasn't in General Hall 2 at the time. Or else I would have done it. And then after he was put there, he wasn't there anymore. This guy was hard to get.
Yeah,
Toyotomo,
and
and
Hojo
then
is,
Hojo and Sunsi.
but Sansi is now in the relics, I think.
Sunsi is in the relics?
I,
I
yeah,
think you're right. I think I remember someone saying that. But I have them now, so I don't need it. What is Enigmatic's point total power level? 7.6.
he heals a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, so this server actually, the one we're watching, 1108, they no, he did not heal. This guy came in late and
Okay.
yeah. Um the battle was already kind of over at that point. This server, they were like, like lots of servers, they were all split alliances, and then they eventually just merged up, and now they have a very good server.
Yeah, mergers, I think, help a lot.
No, they merged alliances, not server.
Okay.
Yeah. So they just came together and said, let's make one strong alliance, and now they have really good battlefields.
Yeah, but I think they're quite the same level. All the keeps.
See a 44 here, 44, 42, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, some 39s, Randy's 40, Stoneface 40, 40. Yeah, so this is like kind of the makeup of a good alliance, right? You have 2.5 people who are much further ahead of everybody, but then you have lots of like K40 is a good level for C5, like very strong.
Yeah.
Like this alliance, I wonder how my alliance would do if we faced them. We should win on power, but I think we would struggle.
Yeah, because I have seen that they have quicker things. Also, they get some things quicker, and also they got very good buffs.
Yeah, like how many K40s are on your server? C3. So your server's probably 2 years old. My server's 3 years old, maybe 2.5.
Yeah,
And
I think there's like 5 K40s.
yeah, so we have like maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And
No, we don't
and
have
I
too
think
many.
like 6 are in my alliance.
No, I think we have this big player that is K44 now.
How much
And
power is he?
let me check. Okay, she's like 35 billion.
Yeah, it's good.
She, yeah. Let me check the other thing. Like they have in that alliance like one, two K40s. The other ones are K39, K38.
Yeah, you guys should
So
totally merge with them then. Get all the K40s together. You guys
yeah,
you guys struggle in SVS? I would assume so.
not not so much
Like you win more than
because
half the time?
yeah,
Really? We
yeah,
we we have done much better lately. Like we win a little bit more than half the time. But there was a while where we lost like 10 in a row.
the thing is we have good bubble discipline. Also, this big keep always participate a lot. She always have like
And do your
a billion
like
points.
do your, let's say, like smaller players or people with lower buffs participate at all, or they just bubble for the weekend?
We have some keeps that we use to do some traps. So we look for the attention of other K36, K37, because this is a small K33 keep. So we go with that keep to the other server, take temple or go to hit any dead keep. So they want to take that march that we reinforce or switch forward and those kind of things. We start doing that. So we get the points we need from SDS because we need that flexible specialty, more blood of virus.
Yeah. We have done better since like less participation. Like people aren't just going for wings and reckless. Obviously, same as every server, right? Once your easy targets are gone. I'm gonna test and see if I can write in their chat.
Yep, but not all players participate at all. We have a lot of players that are afraid to get serious, so they just bubble. But we start doing more traps because also we face, since we have that K44, we go against other K44s. So you don't want to expose your keep to that high buff. So
It says sending
want,
failed. I can't write in their chat. I tried.
okay.
Yeah, we have trap. We don't really have trap keeps like we have T1s, but we don't do traps in terms of like fake bubble drops and things like that. But we have like the small keeps who go and play and try and get you to put your troops out into the temple and then a big player hits them. Those sort of classic trap type stuff.
Yeah, because we do that because you don't want to spend all the week looking for targets.
Yeah.
I think it's better to try to do an active participation, try to attract the attention of teams that you know you can beat. So that's how we try to get points and also to unlock more wins for our players. Because none of the keeps that we reigns have unlocked the Wonder 1 or Wonder 2.
Yeah, Faith, you're right. The more you lose, the easier it gets. Like, just one loss won't make it really easier for you. But if you lose all the time. But actually, if you lose and score a lot of points, it doesn't matter. It's about your points. SVS rankings are all about your points. So, like, if my server scores 3 billion total points and we win, but another server right beside us in the rankings loses and scores 10 billion, they will go higher than you. So it's all about your points. That's why at the top, when you see like the same 4 or 5 teams always at the top, because like obviously if you're the top 4 teams and you're playing the top 4 teams all the time, someone's going to be losing, right? So like your record's like 50%. But you stay up there because of all the points scored. So if you want to drop in SVS rankings, don't play. Don't get any points.
I think that is a good initiative that they share that you are the people that regularly is in the top 5. They are not going to count for the Wonder 1 or Wonder 2 achievement.
Yeah. So your server, will the top alliance, like do you guys discuss as a server, Wonder 1, like, hey, so-and-so is going to go for it, try not to bump them out of the top 5, or they'll try and help, or is it just like every man for their own?
I think it's every man for their own. Yeah. Sometimes when we have thrown truce, it's very difficult to get a new player there.
Yeah, and the rewards now for SVS, like first it was Blood of Ares, and now those battle-tested 5th specialty, it's hard to ask anyone to not play to help somebody.
Yeah, I think one of the important things that we can afford is going until the 540,000 points. So go there and leave others to unlock the wings.
Yeah, it's 540.
Okay, yeah, 540.
But now they have the uh, the Senate openings that you need to win and get a certain amount of
Oh
points
yeah,
also, right? So that's gonna make SVS more competitive also. So we've won one of our two SVSs since and unlocked it, but we didn't win the next one, and we lost every battlefield since. So I haven't been able to unlock any of that either. So that's been a struggle for us.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, but the thing also is you have to score and win,
Yeah,
so that will make more difficult because sometimes you can get the point, but you lose the SBS.
yeah. Our server used to beg for to help people get wings and say it's good for the server and stuff, but I understand like when you're a new server, yeah, like that's good. But when a server is 3, 4 years old, like if you don't have wings yet, your account's never ever really gonna help. Like
Yeah, see,
if you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have wings right now and your server's 4 years old, your account is very far behind.
yeah, that's an ugly truth.
Yeah, one dragon is not solving your problems.
Yeah, we're trying to because we don't have we have some players with unlocked with wings, but the point is that when we are in battlefield, we can put them in on the board. So we need the people that are in Discord unlock the wonder.
Yeah, that's my feeling too in the comments from Faith. Like I say this to the people on our server who they don't ask anymore because they know our answer. But I say this to them like, sorry, but you getting Wonder 1 is going to help the server less than all the big players getting all the Blood of Ares and battle tested fifth specialties by getting their 540 million. That's just how it is. Like high power will carry your server if that's what you care about. And there's times where they can get wings, right? Like sometimes there will be low scoring SVSs, people are busy, or when they open up to top 10.
Yeah, that's a good. But they haven't unlocked or they haven't done that for a long time.
It's yeah, it seems to be. Is it almost a year
They
now?
started
But
doing
they
that.
did it 3 times, I think. So it should be coming back.
But it's more than a year that they haven't done that.
Yeah, it's been a while. But
Yeah.
did you see the new thing that they did on some servers?
Yeah, that's the thing that I was talking. That will be good. That these players that are always in the top five or top three, they are not going to be counted for the top five for unlocking win.
Yeah, that's cool. Like I think that's a good initiative by Evony. It keeps everybody playing, and then some people just don't count for top 5, and it help. That's something that would help the server.
Yeah, that's something good. I think.
Yeah.
Also for our players that are exploring and unlocking wins, yeah, that will be very helpful. Because most of the time you see that the same players are the ones that are playing SDS.
Yeah.
And like you said, you can't ask them don't play because they need to unlock the Senate and get all the stuff of the fifth specialty and also the blood of Ares.
Yeah, like Blood of Ares ascending generals is so important. And then what I'm doing all those battle tested, and I could do about one every month or so. I'm putting them on sub generals now,
Okay.
and then getting them up to orange, so I get the -8 debuff.
Ah, that's good.
And I've got it on just a couple of them. So that's 3. That's 2. Sorry. So enemy ground troop defense and HP. And then this one's the next one that it's almost there. I need a couple more to level it up. So, because I'm never going to get the... There's some other ones that have even better debuffs, but they cost a lot of money. And I'm not going to buy them. I don't spend that much, so I have to pick and choose what I spend on.
For sure.
But those ones that I just showed also are good for assistant generals also.
Yeah, I'm trying to upgrade first to my archers, then for my ground, then for my cats.
Yeah, I have
But
one.
first I have
I
for
think
the
my
wall.
wall general assistant has one of those as well, a maxed one.
And are
Well,
you
my
thinking
main
to
has
switch
it,
for
and then my
Burica?
assistant has this one. What's that?
Are you going to keep Burica, or are you thinking in some time to switch?
I would love to change her right now. So here's the score. I think the battle's about to end. I would love to change her. I'm hoping they put one in with a covenant in the ascending general thing, the historic general search.
Okay.
So I'm kind of waiting, hoping for that.
Yeah, because now she's good for T1 traps or
Yeah.
that kind of
Like,
keep.
so when I first used her, my horse HP was like, like 1800. And I wanted like 2000. But now I'm at like 3000. I could probably be just as good at 2800 and have more of something else.
Yeah, I think more siege
Yeah.
buffs is what you need.
So I'm gonna wait and hope that there is a better situation coming out for generals. And what I'm gonna do is see if I could go into my inventory. If I have that Tanika guy, the new guy,
Oh yeah.
I
He's
have
good.
him somewhere here. This is him. So I could maybe start to level up Leo the Third, put him as main, and then use him as the assistant.
Yeah, because now mostly you got attacked with siege.
Yeah.
I don't think they are attacking you with other troops first and then
Well,
siege.
they will send archers, but usually it's siege, archer, siege, 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 siege for a long time.
Yeah, so I think it's better for you to have. And what refinements do you have? Since you are getting attacked with the siege, what do you have for HP? Siege HP or mount
You mean my gear or my monarch?
for your gear? Which refinements do you have now?
I just have a mixture of stuff,
Okay.
like nothing specific. Cause I just rolled, and everything's over 3,000 now, so it's like my general thought was just why like let's look, for example. So like this is like more of what I was looking for. So I rolled a 28% range HP. I think that says 28. Maybe it says 26. And I was like, whatever. It's pretty high. And what's the difference if my siege HP is 26 or 2625? I might as well just keep something that's 28%. And then there, mostly all siege. But yeah, I could do better with some more siege stuff, but I do very well with what I have. But I just don't, everything's important. People attack me with everything, so.
But for sure they will try first to destroy your siege.
Yes, but I have lots and lots of siege. Like
How
if we
many
look
seats do you
here,
have?
the battle is over, so we'll end this soon. But I'll show you this. Like, so I'll show you all my siege. So 25 million, 20, 20, 26, and then 45 million T9, 48 million T10, 44 million 11, 33, 12, 83, 13, and then 12 and 10.
That's a lot of.
Yeah, so it takes a long, long time.
Yeah, that's a good kit.
Yeah, I really, really work on siege all the time. It's what I want to, because I need it to reinforce my teammates. I need it to attack with. I need it to defend with. It's my most and it's most of my SVS points also, because if I see someone on my server who, like from the enemy, and he's like 8 to 12 billion, I'll just send siege blind and usually come away with the points I need for the rewards.
Yeah, I saw that video that one of the safest way to point ways to get points in SBS is attacking with siege.
Yeah. And the good thing also is they go right to revival stones, so you don't have to pay the resources.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's we'll end this stream, and I think the next it's next weekend, right? Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything tomorrow. I'll wait for the email, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as All Star. Saturday, then the next Saturday, Sunday. So we'll talk during the week and see your availability and discuss.
Okay, my friend.
Yeah, all right. Thank
Thanks.
you so much, APAC, and thanks all the viewers. Make sure to leave your player ID in the stream, and APAC, send me your player ID as well, and I'll add it in for rewards with Evony.